Oh, sweetheart, there you are. I've been looking for you. I came home, and the house was so quiet, I got worried. Are you okay? You're holding your head like that again. Is it another migraine? Come here. Let me see your face. I can tell just by looking at your eyes. They have that tired, pained look that you get when the headaches start. How long have you been suffering like this? Why didn't you call me? I would have come home immediately. Here, let me help you to the bedroom. Careful, don't move too fast. I know sudden movements make it worse. Just lean on me. That's it. I've got you. You don't have to carry this pain alone. Not when I'm here. To take care of you, sit down on the edge of the bed for a moment. Let me close these curtains first. The light is probably making everything worse, isn't it? There we go. Nice and dark now. I'm going to close the other window too, and I'll put a towel under the door crack to block out any light from the hallway. Is that better? I know how sensitive your eyes get during these episodes. I've been researching migraine triggers, and bright light is one of the worst ones. I even bought those blackout curtains last week. Remember? Wanted to make sure you have the darkest, most comfortable environment possible when these headaches hit. Now, let me get you properly settled. Here, lie down slowly. Do you want your head elevated or flat? I remember last time you said elevated felt better, but I want to make sure. Everyone's migraines are different, and yours might change each time. Perfect. Let me fluff this pillow just right. It's not too firm, not too soft. I've been paying attention to which pillows seem to help you most during your headaches. It's the memory foam one, isn't it? It's the one that cradles your neck just right without putting pressure on your skull. How's the temperature in here? Are you too warm? Too cold? I can adjust the thermostat. Sometimes when you have migraines, your body temperature gets all confused. I want you to be perfectly comfortable. So let me get you that soft blanket, the bamboo one that doesn't trap heat. Wait, before you get too settled, do you need to use the bathroom? I don't want you to have to get up once you're comfortable. Take your time if you need to. I'll be right here waiting. Are you nauseous at all? That usually comes with your migraines, doesn't it? I have some ginger tea ready in the kitchen, and those nausea medications your doctor prescribed. I keep them in the medicine cabinet, organized by date, so we always use the freshest ones. Let me get you some water first. You need to stay hydrated, but I know drinking can be hard when you're nauseous. I'll bring you a straw so you can sip slowly without having to lift your head much. Small sips. That's all you need right now. I'm going to get a cold compress for your forehead. I have several in the freezer, wrapped in soft cloths so they won't be too harsh against your skin. Some people prefer heat for headaches, but I've noticed cold works better for your migraines. Am I right about that? Let me place this gently on your forehead. Is the pressure okay? Not too heavy. I can adjust it. The cold should help numb some of that throbbing pain. I'll rotate it with fresh ones every 15 minutes so it stays nice and cool. Should I massage your temples? No. I've been watching videos on pressure point massage for migraine relief. There are specific spots that can help reduce the pain when pressed gently. I practiced on myself first, so I'd know exactly the right amount of pressure to use on you. Let me start very softly. It's just tiny circular motions right here at your temples. And tell me if it's too much pressure or not enough. Your comfort is the only thing that matters right now. You can also massage your neck and shoulders if you think that would help. Sometimes tension there contributes to the headaches, the base of your skull. Right here, this is another pressure point that might help. Wow. Be so gentle, just light touches. I know your head is probably feeling like it might explode right now, so I'll be extra careful not to add any discomfort. I turned off my phone so there won't be any notifications or buzzing sounds. I know how sound can amplify the pain during your migraines. I also told everyone not to call the house phone today. I want complete silence for you so you can rest and recover. I've been tracking your migraine patterns, you know. I've noticed they tend to happen when you're stressed at work, or when the weather changes, or around certain times of the month. I'm not trying to be intrusive. I just want to understand so I can help prevent them, or at least be prepared when they happen. Speaking of being prepared, I stocked up on all your comfort items. Those peppermint oil tablets, you like the special electrolyte drinks, even that specific brand of crackers that you can sometimes keep down when you're nauseous. Everything is organized in the kitchen cabinet, right where you can find it. Are you getting sleepy? That's good. Sleep is often the best medicine for migraines. Your brain needs to reset and recover from whatever triggered this episode. I'll stay right here beside you, just making sure you're comfortable and checking on you regularly. I brought a book to read quietly while you rest. Something with pages that don't make noise when I turn them. I'll keep the reading light very dim and angled away from you. I just want to be nearby in case you need anything at all. Do you want me to tell you a story instead? Something very gentle and soothing that might help you drift off to sleep. I could tell you about that peaceful garden we visited last summer, the one with the quiet fountain and the soft grass where we had that perfect picnic. Or I could just talk softly about pleasant things while you rest. Sometimes having a gentle voice to focus on helps distract from the pain. I could describe all the things I love about you. We'll plan our next vacation to somewhere quiet and relaxing naturally. Let me tell you about this beautiful place I read about today. It's a monastery garden in the mountains where they grow medicinal herbs. The monks there have been cultivating healing plants for hundreds of years. And they say the garden has this incredibly peaceful energy. The lavender there grows in perfect rows, and the scent is so calming that just walking through the paths can reduce stress and tension. There are also peppermint plants that they use to make natural headache remedies, and chamomile flowers that bloom in the softest yellow color. Visitors say that just being in that garden makes all their worries melt away. The altitude is high, enough that the air is thin and clean, and there's no noise pollution at all. It's just the gentle sound of wind through the herb plants, and maybe some distant bird songs. I thought maybe when you're feeling better, you could plan a trip there. Somewhere quiet and healing where you can relax completely without any triggers for your migraines. Wouldn't that be wonderful? It's just you and me in a place designed for peace and recovery. How are you feeling now? Is the cold compress helping? I can get a fresh one if this one is getting too warm. I want to make sure you have continuous relief. The cold really does help reduce the inflammation that causes some of the pain. Your breathing seems more relaxed now. That's a good sign. You're in severe pain. Your breathing gets shallow and tense, which can actually make the headache worse. Deep, slow breaths help your whole body relax and can reduce the intensity of the migraine. I'm going to very gently adjust your pillow. Sometimes, during a long migraine, you need to shift position slightly to stay comfortable. There. Is that better? I'm trying to make sure your neck stays in perfect alignment so there's no extra tension contributing to the pain. Should I get you something to eat? I know food is probably the last thing you want right now, but sometimes low blood sugar can make migraines worse. I have some plain crackers, or maybe just a tiny bit of that ginger ale you like. Just something to keep your blood sugar stable. I made sure to buy the ginger ale in small cans so it won't go flat before you can finish it. I know you can usually only manage a few sips at a time when you have a migraine. Every little detail matters when you're suffering like this. The room is staying nice and cool, right? I adjusted the temperature down a couple degrees because I know heat can intensify headaches. But if you get chilly, just let me know and I'll get you another light blanket. I've been researching natural remedies too. People find that certain essential oils can help, but I know you're sensitive to strong scents during migraines. If you ever want to try something like that, I test it very carefully first to make sure it helps instead of hurts. There are also dietary changes that might help prevent future migraines. I could start meal planning around foods that are less likely to trigger headaches. I want to do everything possible to keep you from having to go through this pain. You're looking a little more peaceful now. The tension in your face is starting to ease just slightly. That tells me the treatment is working. Rest is so important for migraine recovery. Your brain needs time to calm down from whatever sent it into this pain spiral. I'm going to stay right here until you fall asleep completely. Even then, I'll check on you every hour or so to make sure you're still comfortable and don't need anything. You shouldn't have to suffer through this alone. Not when I can be here, taking care of you. When you wake up, I'll have more cold compresses ready, fresh water, and maybe some gentle food if you're ready for it. I'll keep the room dark and quiet for as long as you need. Your recovery is the most important thing in the world to me.